Welcome to the JAZZmakers, a show that's primarily focused on showcasing local talent, Dover-Sherburne, but oftentimes as we look for such artists, poets, authors, as well as musicians, we venture forth and present jazz by people not necessarily from Dover-Sherburne, as is the case today. Today you're going to hear a wonderful group that we've had on before, but certainly one of the best in the nation, if not the world these days, in traditional jazz. I'm speaking of the Wolverine Jazz Band, and they will be doing a concert in beautiful downtown Natick, neighboring Natick, at the new Natick Community Senior Center. And while it was primarily a concert, it turned out to be much enjoyable by many people who danced. And so get out your dancing shoes as we bring the JAZZmakers to Natick. And for your information, this presentation is sponsored by the Marianne Morse Healthcare Center, which you may know in Natick is affiliated with the Metro West Hospital. And Kathy Diedrichsen, the program director there, turns out is married to the drummer in the Wolverine Jazz Band, Dave Diedrichsen. Also Jeff Hughes on trumpet and flugelhorn. Tom Boats, who sings as well as plays a mean slide trombone. John Clark, who's the leader, and this time plays soprano sax as well as clarinet. And Jimmy Mazzy will be on banjo as usual, singing many songs. And Rick McWilliams on tuba. And our piano player this time is sitting in for Ross Pito, Robin Verdier. So on with the show.
that be all right? Okay, good. When I get up there, we'll turn it up a little bit. For now, I can yell. How about that? That's probably better. Okay, well, we are the Wolverine Jazz Band, and we're very happy to be with you today. Thank you. That was the tune we play when we don't know what else to play. That's called Ain't Misbehavin', and now we know that you're all into the music. We have dancers and everything, so we can perk things up a little bit. We're going to do a tune right now that was popular back in about 1936. This was a pop song from that period, way before anybody here. And it was actually made more famous by Fats Domino in the 1950s. This is called When My Dreamboat Comes Home. Yeah. One, two, one, two. No, did that come up at all? I guess before we go into the next tune, Tom Boats on trombone. Jeff Hughes on trumpet. Dave Hendrickson on drums. Jimmy Hazzy on banjo and singing. Rick McWilliams is back there on tuba. Our special guest tonight, Robin Vernier on piano. And my name is John Clark, and we are the Wolverine JAZZmakers. So thank you very much. I'll tell you a little bit about us as we go along, but we must thank, as you can see up behind us, the Marianne Morse Healthcare Corp, which is right up around the corner, for sponsoring this concert series, and Kathy Dickerson for putting it all together. You might have noticed a certain similarity in the name between Kathy and my drummer, but they have no connection, so. A sheer coincidence, that's what that is. We're going to do a tune by Duke Ellington right now. This goes back to his Cotton Club period. Jungle music, as it was called. This is called The Mooch. This is good for dirty dancing, by the way. years of the 20th century. This is a good dance tune. If you know how to dance in this style, and if you'd like to try, this is a ragtime tune composed by a man named J. Bodywalt Lampy. I couldn't make that up. This is called the Creole Bell. Well, we're going to leap ahead to about 1912. Exactly. If you haven't already figured it out, we play Dixieland and traditional jazz. We do some swing as well, which we might throw in a little while. This is a tune that goes back to the earliest jazz years, and there was a dance called the Cakewalk. And It was a kind of a stylized dance, and it was a thing in the 1910s, before World War I. They'd have competitions at clubs and things like that to win a cake. And the cakewalk was the dance that would decide who went home with the cake. Who takes the cake, I suppose. I'm not going to try to do it because I hurt myself, but we are going to play a tune that sort of commemorates that. This is called The Cakewalk and Babies from Home, and I should mention this is on our new CD. We have 11 CDs because we don't have enough to do with our time, I guess. Many of them are available right over there. Carrie Manzi will be selling them at the end of the concert. And this is on the latest one. This is called The Cakewalk and Babies from Home. remember. This is their theme song. It's called The Love Nest. But before we do that, I'll give you a little commercial announcement. Some of you may be aware of the Sherburne Inn right up the street. And every Tuesday night for the last, about 15, 16 years, maybe a little bit more, maybe almost 20 now, the Sherburne Inn has had a jazz night. And it currently runs from 7 to 9:30. It's a $10 cover charge. You go in and have dinner and listen to a band. And very frequently we're there. We were there, was it last week? And I think we're going to be there on September 10th. And Robin's band, the Monte Carlo Jazz Band, will be there the week before on September 3rd. So this is something good happening at the Sherburne Inn every Tuesday night. So, do come on. Thank you. I don't know why I'm thanking you. You're not thanking me. That's I had nothing to do with it, really, other than I show up and play once in a while, but it's fun. We're going to do this tune that I just mentioned. This is called The Love Nest, and will feature Rick McWilliams on tuba.
20s and 1910s, and the reason he was great is because he introduced saxophones into the big band. No, that was a fine thing he did. Anyway, this tune was later taken up by Duke Ellington. He composed a new melody under the same tune, and we're going to do both of them for you. So the first one is called Rose Room, and the second one is called In a Mellow Tone. theme song for the mayoral race in Boston in about 1912 or something like that. He was there. Tom played for that. He still hasn't been paid, but he was there. It was for James Michael Curley, exactly. This was his campaign song for one of his various races. Actually, it was a little bit after 1912. I think it was in the late 20s. Of course, he went to jail not long after. This is called the Isle of Capri, and we will get you in touch with your South American roots with the rumba. Have a whole lot to recommend it, but it's the title of our latest CD, so we have to do it. And as I mentioned, we have some CDs available over on this table at the end of the concert. We're only supposed to go to 8, but I don't know. If you don't mind, we might go a little bit further because we seem to be getting better. You know, we don't want to peak too early. This is a tune called Egyptian Ella, and as I say, this is a tune that has something in it to offend nearly everyone. If you're from the Middle East, or you're a woman, or just you're a music lover, that's all right. But everybody has something to be offended by Egyptian Ella. This is our title tune from our latest CD, as I said. And I hasten to add that on the CD, it is sung by someone who knows how to sing. A man named Bob Barda, who's a wonderful banjo player who was with us for that CD. Jimmy was away that weekend. But since Bob isn't here, it falls to me. So, I will tell you the story of Egyptian Ella as best I can. He's going to do a tune that goes back to the late 1920s. This was done by a band led by a trombone player named Blue Steel. Wow. Doesn't happen very often, and this one drove the poor man over the edge. He actually took out a post office at the end of his life, and he held his band captive. He had guns on the piano during the rehearsal. He was a fine man, anyway. But this is a tune that he made famous, such as it was. This is called Sugar Babe, I'm Leaving. Sanchez will be here on September 9th. Very good. From 4 to 5. And October 7th, Anne Marie and Ice, again from 4 to 5. Oh, well. There will be announcements out and in town and all that, so we've got quite a bit of music happening here. Thanks to Kathy for that. I should mention we, the Wolverines, as I said, will be at the Sherburne Inn on September 10th from 10 to 9:30. Also, I think in October and November, we have some other concerts and things coming up. If you'd like to be on my email list, let me know how to do that and how to get a hold of you. Send that about 1 month. We have a festival coming up in Arizona. If you happen to find yourself in Arizona at the end of November, then come on by and see us in Chandler. Second weekend in November. Oh, well, it's the second. It's so far away, I don't know. Anyway. We're going to do a slow tune for you right now. This is a Duke Ellington tune, a beautiful blues ballad called Moon Indigo.
Moon Indigo. All these names of songs.
We sometimes play at the Dam in South Natick on Father's Day. We did it this year, hopefully we will next year, but we're around. So we're going to do one more number for you. This is a new addition to our repertoire. We haven't played this in all that much, and we're having fun with it, and it features Tom Boat singing. So, this is a great old tune called Down in Honky Tonk Town. We're called the Wolverine Jazzmakers.
So we got the beat on stage, and then they move back for the verse. One, two, I want two,
We certainly hope that you enjoyed this edition of the JAZZmakers. The Wolverine Jazz Band put on a concert which turned into a dance. Hope you perhaps got some dancing in too. And if you like what you heard, they have a website, wolverinejazzband.com, and a number of CDs. They travel around the country playing jazz, and so this concert was sponsored by the Marianne Morse Health Center, which is next to the Metro West Hospital here in Natick, and they're sponsoring a number of other events, many musical things. So if you want to be on their list, you can call Kathy Didrikson at 508-433-4400. And we'll see you next time. In the meantime, remember our prime interest is in showcasing local talent, so if you know of any, do let us know. I'm Stuart Baird. You can reach me through 508-785-0737. That's the Dover-Sherburne cable number. So have a good time. Bye for now.